When somebody tells you that they're blunt, wouldn't you expect them to mean that about the truth? I'm blunt with the truth. I'm blunt with the facts. I'm blunt with what is necessary and important to be said. But not for somebody to accuse you, falsely accuse you, of doing something foul with no proof, no time for investigation, nothing. Just, oh, because my brother, because my family, because my blood accused you, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon and accuse you too. This bitch, right? Actually met her at my school. It's hilarious. I was nothing but nice to her. Nothing but pleasant, respectful, positive, and helpful. Because she didn't, you know what I'm saying? She's blind, you know, so she needs some help to see, to do hands-on, to learn. And here I was being all caring and considerate. And, well, months went by, she stopped going to the school. I had gotten her number, so I kept in contact so that I could check in on her, be a good person, you know? And along with offering my assistance at the school, I again offered my assistance again through text and through phone calls. And I thought this bitch was some kind of a decent person. I thought we was gonna have some kind of a friendship. Asked her if she smoked. She said, yeah, she does. Asked her if she could help me find some. And then I went through her cousin that really turned out to be her brother. So that's odd. You got a family member that's two different family members to you. He's my cousin and he's my brother. Okay. So I guess y'all's parents was brother and sister. But either way, her brother wasted my time, was supposed to come through a lot earlier in the day, like on a Friday. And she told him to leave because I was busy at the time. She was blowing my ass up relentlessly like a crazy person. Text after text, call after call. She didn't even leave a voicemail, but she was just blowing my shit up like dynamite. And I was just telling the bitch, I was straight up. I was like, look, I've had a busy, stressful day, so I couldn't get to my phone at the time. So what? You wait for me to get back to you. Am I right? You wait for someone to get back to you. This bitch was like, oh, I don't like playing with people's time and da-da-da-da. She was trying to make it seem like I made plans in advance just to blow off her brother or her cousin or whoever the hell the nigga is. It's like, yes, I purposely wasted my own time in the hopes of getting your brother or cousin to come out to me for no reason. Yes, you are worth that much to me. No, I was busy. You needed to wait. And then I had contacted her when I was able to. Well, then after that, I had to wait 3+ hours for this nigga to come to my place because he couldn't make it where I was. Because apparently he got busy from the second she said, just leave, just leave. Okay. And then he finally comes through to my place. And then I finally get what I'm trying to, the butt off him, you know, get the butt off him. And hours after the transaction, hours after that shit, this nigga gonna call me and say, how much money did you give me? I'm like, I gave you $120. That's what it had cost for the half Ozy. And then he was trying to say I gave him $50. So not only did she insult me earlier in the day to say I was wasting his time when really she was spazzing for no reason and wasting my time, because then I waited 3+ extra hours. But then he tried to lie and say that I gypped him. He was trying to say I only gave him $50 when I gave him $120. Nigga stupid as fuck. And this bitch just immediately jumped on it and said, it won't happen again, don't you worry, it won't happen again. And I'm going back and forth telling this bitch, look, I don't know what you're on or what you're thinking. I paid him the $120. I paid him. There's nothing you can say, there's nothing he can say. I don't give a fuck what you think, what you feel. I know what I paid. I know it came out of my account. You know what I'm saying? When you know, can't nobody tell you. And she had a feeling like, oh, well, because it was my brother, screw you. Only me and my family matter the most. Like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? You and your family aren't no famous people, no royalty. And even if you were, so what? You're wrong, you're wrong. And then fast forward later, his dumb stoned ass had misplaced the money, and then he finally found it. He's like, oh, I found it, my bad. And I'm like, yeah, why don't you tell that to your sister? And after she knows After all the accusations and all that bullshit, bitch didn't want to apologize. Bitch didn't want to say she was wrong. Literally wanted to justify being wrong by saying, look, I told you I'm blunt. I told you I'm sarcastic. You could deal with that or not. It's like, bitch, I'm older than you and I'm mature. You're a fucking child. Like, bruh, you can't be blunt with a lie. You can't be blunt with false accusations. You can only be blunt with the truth. And you're not sarcastic by being dramatic and fucked up. That's just being dramatic and fucked up. Sarcasm has a side of humor to it. That's why it's sarcastic. This bitch is ignorant on all fucking counts. Straight up niggas. Long story short though, I thought this bitch was cool. I thought we was gonna be friends. I was nothing but cool to her. And she fucked me over, was rude to me, and expected me to kiss her ass. But I don't understand that, people. Because a lot of people do that. Like, they will falsely accuse you of shit, disrespect you, call you out your name, all this other shit. And this bitch said she wanted to fight me. She wanted to fight me for nothing. She wanted to come to my place for nothing. And with all that craziness for nothing, this bitch wanted to say, oh, you're oversensitive. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Who would not be offended by that? Who would not be disrespected by that? Who would not call you out on that shit and tell you what's what? You must know a lot of dumb fucking people who are just pussies, because that's not me, that's not Mo, that's not I. And that's not anybody with self-respect, bruh. You're not gonna falsely accuse me, then say fuck me because I'm not your blood, and then find out you're wrong and not apologize and make shit right. She dumb as fuck. She lost a bomb-ass good friend right here. But you know what? On to the next. Mo's a lover of people. I will always have people in my life. Always. People will always want to be in my life and want to be around me. I'm positive. I'm full of love. I'm full of life. I'm full of peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no negative Nellies in my life. I don't need none of that bullshit. So, that's on her. But, just a quick message for y'all. Do not falsely accuse anybody. I don't care if it's your family, your lover, or whoever. It don't matter what you're gonna say because of who they are to you. You're wrong, you're wrong. Apologize, make that shit right, or you're gonna lose a lot of friends, you're gonna lose a lot of contacts, you're gonna lose a lot of connections. Just off of what? Some bullshit loyalty? You can't be loyal to a lie. You gotta be loyal to the truth. Dumbass motherfuckers. Loyal to the truth. Alright, y'all. Keep it real. Just like Mo keeps it real. Deuces. God bless.